Okay, welcome. We're going to do Capricorn female this time. I'm not going to put a date on it because to me it's timeless. It just depends on when you read it, or sorry, when you actually watch the videos, whether or not it applies to you. It's going to be a very general reading, very short. I don't believe in making these readings for very long because it's so hard to really read everybody. So I just want to give you a taste of what's to come, and when you're watching this, whether or not it resonates, it really depends on you. If it doesn't resonate, then just go ahead and move on to another reading. Chances are it's just not this time around. If you have questions or want to pay me for a reading, go ahead and let me know in the comment section, and I'll give you the information how to make it happen, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Give me a card for Capricorn female for general reading. Cards. I'm going to do 3 cards on this one. 3 cards for Capricorn female. 3 cards for Capricorn female. Oh, look at this. Let's see how many cards are in. Look at this. Well, we're going to take 4. Okay, look. They're really going at it this time. They're going to talk. So here, these are the 5th agreement cards. I love these cards. Okay, I've always been a strong believer in the 4 agreements from Dominic Reese. Probably should be saying that, but I like these cards. These are really good cards to use. So I'm going to give you 1 card. Look at that. There you go. And then let's go ahead and use Flower Therapy. It's going to give me 1 card, please. Oh, it's going to give me, look at this. It's going to give me a couple of them. Quite a few of them, actually. And then let's go ahead and do the Angel Answers deck. Well, let's just try to get this. Oh, look at this. Get more information. Yeah, I can see that coming. Angel. I know I don't shuffle cards correctly, sorry. Kind of awkward when I shuffle cards, so if it looks kind of funny, sorry about that. I'm not exactly coordinated. It just seems these days I'm better with a computer than cards. Okay, let go. All right. So, kind of what I'm seeing with the Capricorn female, okay? You guys got some decisions to make, and I think a few of you had made decisions, other have not. And I also feel like that those of you that did make decisions are kind of doubting them, thinking maybe you made the wrong decision, maybe you had went the wrong way. I think that's based on perception more than the truth. Sometimes things don't happen in the order that we want, and I kind of get a feeling like you had made a plan to go a specific direction. You made a decision to change something or change your path, and you went down this path, or you went along this journey, and you realize it's not what you want, or you're wondering if you made the right decision, or it's not giving you the exact circumstances that you are hoping for, and because of that, you're trying to figure out which way to go, and you've made a lot of decisions, but you're still not happy with them, and I don't understand why, because doubt is a powerful tool, and I say doubts because when we doubt ourselves, a lot of times we tend to challenge. We challenge ourselves to gosh, how do I say this? When we doubt ourselves, we challenge ourselves to become better. We start to change who we are, change our thoughts, change our behaviors, change our attitudes. So when we doubt something, that's our chance to look at something to basically just review our choices and our past, and to try to do something about it. So I'm just going to read this the 5th agreement card. Doubt challenges my beliefs and breaks the spell of all the lies and superstitions that control my world. I use doubt to recover faith in myself, to take my power back from every superstition I believe in and return that power to myself. So once again, you're doubting your decision. It's never too late for change. It really is never too late to go down a different path. Sometimes, we might think there's no fork in the road, but we can actually create a fork just by making a choice, making a decision, letting go, allowing the information to come to us through the universe or through God. It depends on who you get your information from, and you can actually find a better life if you just believe. When it comes to the flower tarot, flower therapy tarot, it says you are a spiritual teacher, past life healing, shield yourself. Okay, it kind of gives me a feeling like many of you are very spiritual, and you deal with a lot of people who are kind of running amok in your lives. I guess is the best way to say it. Many of us deal with that because many of us are empaths, and we are able to see through a lot of people's BS. And so we tend to kind of take things that they do or say personal. And a lot of times we try to walk away from something or walk away from a situation once we realize it's no longer serving our purpose. And I feel like that's kind of what you did. You made a decision to walk away from something that was no longer serving your life's purpose. And part of you kind of looks back and doubts if you actually made the right decision. Did you? I think it's based on your perception. I mean, I don't think you can ever really make a wrong decision. I mean, I think as long as you're trying your best and doing what you can to change your life, the universe tends to meet you halfway one way or another. I think it's just more of the order of circumstances that happen. Oftentimes we make a decision to, the first thought comes to mind, we order pizza. Okay, we order pizza, it doesn't come right. But sometimes, when things happen wrong, it takes us to where we have to go. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on. The reason it didn't happen the way you had planned is because it's not going to happen the way you plan. It's going to happen the way it's supposed to. It's all about allowing the universe to show you that it's an abundant universe. It's showing you that you can have what you want, but it's just not going to happen the way that you want. And you really have to try to look back and think about a time when you made a decision about something else. It didn't happen the way you had wanted, but then all of a sudden it took you to where you needed to be. You met a specific someone. It was a synchronistic event. And I feel like that's what this is kind of like. It's, it's messy. Yes, it's chaos. It's trouble. People are trouble. But at the end of the day, your decision is going to make you to where it's going to bring you to more of a spiritual development. It's going to bring you people who are going to be more receptive to who you are. And I think it's also telling you to try to ignore those that are naysayers. Don't let them bring you down. Don't let them put you under a mat. You're not a doormat. Nobody's a doormat. It's only if you allow it. So that's why they're telling you to shield yourself. The reason it's telling you to shield yourself is because this past life healing that you're going through is more about the specific situation. It was just something happened in your past life, and you have to deal with the karma of it. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to have to be forever. It's just for now. Let's see here. I kind of get like within a few weeks, things are going to get better for some of you. It really depends on how you deal with the situation. If you go with a mindset and you're just telling people off, it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. But if you let things happen the way it needs to and kind of go with the flow of things, and I know it's hard. Capricorn women, let's face it, we do not go with the flow of things. We try to control the outcome. It never turns out the way we want. And we wonder why. And at the end of the day, we wonder, why do we try to control the outcome? Because it was never meant to be controlled. So, pretty much what I see. Okay? Anyways, blessed be, and hopefully, that this resonates with at least a few of you. If so, please comment and let me know how I did. Thanks.